Pick the wrong campground in Acadia, and you'll sleep in a crowded site 20 minutes from the sunrise you drove across the country for. Or worse, you'll find out the sites you wanted vanished the morning they opened 6 months before your trip. Here's why that happens. Acadia isn't one place. It's 3 disconnected pieces of land spread across Mount Desert Island, the Schoodic Peninsula, and an island called Ilo. So Best Campground actually has 4 answers, including a boat access only site with just 5 lean-tos that most visitors never even hear about. By the end, you'll know the best views in each area, which campground puts you closest, and when reservations open. Think about which month you'd go. That changes which base camp wins. Acadia sits on the coast of Maine, about 5 hours north of Boston by car. Most people fly into Bangor and drive an hour south to Bar Harbor, the town at the park's edge. The park covers roughly 49,000 acres. What sets Acadia apart is that mountains rise straight out of the ocean. Granite peaks you can climb in the morning and salt water you can swim in by afternoon. Because those 3 pieces don't connect, the campground you book decides which Acadia you wake up in. 4 areas, 4 base camps, 1 boat access site almost nobody reaches. All booking details come at the end, so you can pick your base camp first. Let's start on the east side of Mount Desert Island, where the park's most famous sunrise sits. The east side holds Acadia's postcard views. Park Loop Road passes Sand Beach, a crescent of sand between granite walls, where the ocean fills a gap in the rock. Thunderhole is a rock channel where waves crash and shoot water 40 feet up. Otter Cliff drops 70 feet straight into the ocean, one of the highest coastal cliffs on the Atlantic. Cadillac Mountain, at 1,500 feet, is the tallest point on the Atlantic coast. From late fall through winter, it's the first place in the country to catch sunrise. Blackwoods Campground sits right here. 10 minutes to Cadillac's Summit Road, walking distance to the Ocean Path Trail. Around 280 sites, no hookups, and the hardest reservation in the park. The west side feels different. Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse sits on a rocky point. The Wonderland Trail leads through spruce forest to tide pools, shallow pockets of seawater alive with small sea life. Seawall Campground has about 200 sites, bigger and more spread out than Blackwoods. You're 20 minutes from the east side icons, but nights are quieter. The real choice: walk to the sunrise or sleep without the crowd. An hour east off Mount Desert Island, the Schoodic Peninsula is the only part of Acadia on the mainland. No bridge, no ferry. Just a scenic loop road hugging the coast. Schoodic Point sits at the tip, where waves slam black granite and spray shoots higher than your car. Crowds are thin. You can park at the overlooks and have them to yourself. Schoodic Woods. Campground sits inside the loop. About 90 sites, some with electric and water hookups, and reservation pressure is nothing like Blackwoods. Same park, same ocean, a fraction of the people. But an hour from Cadillac. Then there's Ilo. You reach it by mailboat, a small passenger ferry, from Stonington, 40 minutes south of the park. The boat drops you at Duck Harbor, 5 lean-tos, simple 3-sided wooden shelters, no freshwater, no hookups, no road in. You carry everything on your back and fall asleep to surf with 0 neighbors. Every Acadia campground runs through recreation.gov. For Blackwoods, Seawall, and Schoodic Woods, most sites release 6 months ahead, at 10 in the morning Eastern, on the 1st of each month, with a few more opening 14 days before arrival. Want a July date? Watch the 1st of the month, 6 months out, and book the moment it opens. Blackwoods fills in minutes. Seawall and Schoodic Woods last longer, sometimes hours, sometimes a full day. Duck Harbor is different. Its whole season opens at once on April 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern and fills within minutes. And you also need a spot on the mailboat from Stonington, which runs on a seasonal schedule you book separately. Park entry is $35 per vehicle for 7 days, or the America the Beautiful Pass covers it. $80 for a year, every national park. Campsites run about $22 to $30 per night. Best month is September. Crowds thin, the ocean is still warm enough to swim, and bug pressure drops. October is colder, but fall color peaks. For your first visit, base at Blackwoods for the Cadillac sunrise. If you can grab a site the morning it opens, 6 months out at 10 sharp. Can't win that scramble? Schoodic Woods gives you the same park with a fraction of the people. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.